All right. God, you know it's funny. I'll talk about it on air here. Cracked me up the other day. Grandma, grandma, grandma. Hey, good morning. Welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
What's up?
Look at you, buddy. Muscling through, power.
Hey, man.
Feeling the best today. You're still on the stream.
I'll be honest with you. I'm faking it.
Yeah,
This
you
right here,
like-
this ain't real.
I'm so happy to be
Yeah.
here. Hey, if you like I said, if you need to put Mr. Potato Head in the stream, that's fine. You can go
Yeah.
off camera. It's all right.
Hey, you know what? If I lean over and you're just know that Mr. Potato Head. I got him right here.
Oh, you threw up on Mr. Potato Head. Oh no, there he is.
He's ready.
There he is.
Hey,
Where's his
Mr.
tongue
Potato
out?
Head. Hey, how you doing? I'm Steve Harvey.
It does look like Steve Harvey.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Come on. Steve.
No, okay. So before we got started, I was getting the stream all set up and everything. Which, by the way, we're streaming. Find us on Twitch, Facebook, the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. So I'll kind of keep an eye on our page. I'll go back, make sure everything's good. Well, when it pops up and I don't have the sound on, you get captions.
Oh yeah.
And some of the captions are so far off, like it's almost, we should read them someday and see what the captions are as we're doing it, because it's like I didn't say that at all. That doesn't make sense.
It's
That doesn't
funny you
make-
say that because I was doing the same thing the other day,
Yeah,
and some
It
of them
just-
are way off.
so far off. It's like that's not even somewhat close. So I don't know if it's just maybe if I'm mumbling at times or if I'm talking too fast and it can't pick it up.
Well, you think about it. So, getting this new phone, this Google phone,
Yeah.
they're saying, hey, the voice speech to text is phenomenal. It just recognizes
Right.
everything, and it really does. And so we were
Is
trying
it
to
good?
we were trying it the other day, and I was trying to auctioneer it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
4 and 5
here
and
we
5
go.
and 6 and 5
Boom,
so
dude, got it. Boom, everything.
really.
I was like, wow. So I don't have to talk. Hey, I am. You
Right.
don't have to do that anymore.
You don't have to. Yes, like yes, I will pick you up after I
Period,
finish work.
exclamation point.
Period.
Yeah.
New parent. Yeah. No,
now
that's-
you can just,
good.
which is sweet. It's awesome. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, so now it can just decipher every. And you know what? If I don't say send or hit send and the
Mhm.
TV's on, it'll start typing
It'll-
out what
it'll
she's
keep
saying
going.
on the TV.
See, that's happened to me a couple times driving. I'll do like voice to text when I'm driving, and I know I shouldn't even do that. I get but just doing voice to text. So I'll do that, and then like something will happen on the road, and it'll pick up me yelling like, "You stupid son of a bitch!" Oh, don't
Yeah.
send that to grandma.
All right.
Don't send that to grandma.
No,
Sorry,
backspace,
Grandma, I was
backspace,
driving.
backspace,
Yeah.
backspace.
That it picked up everything. But anyway, do they still do? Is that still a job? Captions, typing captions. That used to be someone just in real time, I believe.
Which is incredible.
Right?
But no, it can't be.
Probably all AI at this point or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
AI is typing it before you're saying it now. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. It knows what
Re-
you're
Reading our minds.
saying.
Or do they have the script? I guess if it's scripted TV, could they do it that way? Just put
Yeah.
it in?
I mean, nothing here is scripted, and we have captions.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Good point. Good point. Anyway, well, if you're watching it with no sound and you're like, are the guys drunk? No, it's just
Say
The
say what you would say on when you would call collect back in the day, and see if the caption would pick that up.
okay, so I'm actually excited to see the auctioneer 4 to 5 and 5 and 6 and 7
Yeah, what's the caption
just-
going to say there?
R just R. All right, so it was Bob, we oughta baby eats a boy. Let's see what it does there. I'll go back and watch it later.
One more time.
Bob, we oughta baby eats a boy. It was Bob. They had a baby. It's a boy. What a great commercial. That's from like 20
Classic.
years ago, folks.
Classic commercial.
Bob, we oughta baby eats a boy. Anyway. All right, enough of that. We got to get to it, folks. It's time for your morning dump.
Electrolytes.
Gatorade. H2O. Actually, Gator. You get some Pedialyte in you too. That's supposedly really good for you.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Yep. Anyway, Pedialyte and tampons, you pussy.
What's the difference between Pedialyte and Gatorade?
It's just marketed towards kids so they can charge more for it. That's all it is. It's all just electrolytes and sodium and whatnot. So anyway, and then also people can say, "Oh, you got to have Pedialyte," and like that's I don't know. Anyway, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them
269-445-7777
or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah.
Boom it.
Well, Hunter, it's the end of an era. Last Friday, September 29th, Netflix mailed its final DVDs to subscribers. The company shipped its first disc, Beetlejuice, in 1998 and has since shipped 5.2 billion movies in red envelopes to more than 40 million customers. Anyone who still has one of these rental DVDs is welcome to keep their disc and can request up to 10 more movies so that Netflix can clear out its warehouse.
Yeah, they don't want them back.
Like, that's way better than what Blockbuster did. I just had to wait for Blockbuster to close its doors because I had so many late fees on
It's amazing that they're still sending those out, though. But not anymore, huh? This is it.
That is, I think it's more, right, Hunter, you hit the nail on the head. I think the most amazing part of the story is that there's still people out there getting mailed DVDs.
Craziness.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it's the experience. I'm telling you, people still like that experience. They like going out to the mailbox and they like oh yes, I forgot I ordered blah blah so and so. Yeah, movie night. And then
I mean, I guess, but God, it just Hunter. All right,
it's too easy. The buttons on your remote. It's too okay. You're not paying attention.
I don't want this. I don't want this. Boring.
You don't have to take it back by a certain point.
There's something to it. I still don't agree with your whole Blockbuster movie rental. No. But I think you are onto something with even just having the mailed ones. All right. That excitement of it being mailed, it'll be 2 to 3 business days. Okay, cool. And then life gets in the way, and then all of a sudden you go to the mail. Oh, cool. I forgot about that. Yeah. Let's go put it in. Let's watch it. But God, like Hunter, when's the last time you sent a piece of mail? Okay.
Oh God.
When's the last? So now I want you to do that with the DVD that you just rented.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound that nice, does it?
God, I'm dead serious. When's the last time I sent something to the mail?
I do one a year, and it pisses me off. I write 1 check a year, and I mail 1 envelope. Taxes. Because for some reason, the state I'm living in says, no, hey, we need the hard copy.
Need it back.
Okay? Yeah.
Need that money back.
Why don't you get an envelope, get a stamp? I want you to fill out a physical check and mail it to me. Thanks, government. Right?
Appreciate
in 2023. So that I do it once a year. That's it. Now you want me to do it with a DVD? I'm keeping the DVD. I tell you that much. All right.
So Beetlejuice was the first one. What was the last one issued?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Because it seems, I guess they got a bunch now, but maybe the last movie they put on DVD.
Yeah.
Did they do the Netflix originals on DVD?
Ooh.
Right? Because think about that. That's a Netflix original.
Right.
Did they take the time to burn it to a disc? What if you got them on like the actual, like the ones where they were handwritten?
Yeah, right. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, some guy's job at Netflix.
He's just there with a Sharpie and some Memorex DVDs. Got a stack of 200. Right.
Memorex. He's just, oh, this sucks. This sucks.
That's all he does all day. And you know what? His day would be shorter if that burner was faster.
I know. It's always when you need it to go fast. Like, oh man, I got a bunch of CDs. Spring break's coming up, man. I got to burn all these CDs before we go. Come on, man. Then he gets hung up on that one, and it won't burn. It won't finish.
Oh no!
The whole project.
Ah,
damn it!
There's that one corrupted file. That one corrupted song.
Messed it up. And dude, that was what completed that banger O2 playlist you had. Man. Son of a bitch.
That was your favorite song too. Damn it.
Right. It was actually just a virus from a porn video. That's all it was. But anyway, no more DVDs. Good news, though. If you got DVDs from Netflix, just keep them. Just keep them. They're yours. They're yours now.
You're going to keep them anyway. Let's be honest.
Exactly. As soon as you heard that they weren't taking them back, like, all right, I'm keeping this. That's for sure. That's for sure. What about this? It's been 1 year since McDonald's had its big farewell tour for the McRib. And in related news, the McRib will be back at McDonald's next month.
Yeah, next month.
Of course. What is this? The Rolling Stones 8th farewell tour thing? I mean, come
Seriously,
on
though.
now.
Yeah, that's got to be an ongoing joke, right? They're not serious about that.
If you didn't see this coming, you got no one to blame but yourself because they've done it before. The McRib also had farewell tours. Get this, Hunter, in 2005 and 2006. Brought it back in 2007, anyways.
No.
It's just all a marketing ploy, and everyone then loses their mind. They just start hucking money at McDonald's. Oh, I need it. I need my McRib before it's gone.
They need to bring back the popcorn chicken. Get rid of your McRib. Does anybody like the McRib?
I'm convinced that no one does. You know what people like? They like the sugary, sweet barbecue sauce.
But doesn't it like that?
It's usually got pretty good sauce.
Isn't the McRib a little too bunny?
Oh yeah, it's the big bun. It's that big hoagie bun that thing's on. Yeah,
I don't want that big hoagie bun.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of bread and just. Is that meat? What is that?
No, it's not, dude. It's the same. When we had Salisbury Steak Day in high school, that's exactly what the McRib is. It is a frozen, pressed, coagulated meat patty. All right.
I just love that they press it in the shape of a rib too. Like there's ribs in there.
I think there's really ribs in this thing.
Yeah.
Who are you fooling at this point? All right. Well, apparently a lot of Americans, they sell millions of these things, and people lose their minds. Back. Right. You know? Every year, people are like, I'm having McRibs back. Honey, get the kids. We're going to McDonald's. It's like, stop it.
It was terrible.
It's not a good sandwich. It's really not a good sandwich. Yeah. But again, it's just people don't have anything else to live for, I guess, nowadays. It's the same thing when the Shamrock Shakes come back.
Yeah, every year people lose it.
Yeah.
Shamrock Shake. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Well, okay. I don't know if this is the last time they'll have the McRib. Probably not. My money's on it'll be back. So everyone can just go dump all their money and get that coagulated meat patty pressed into a rack of ribs covered in barbecue sauce. Oh, this is good. This is real good.
Oh,
all bun. All bun. All bun. I love it.
It's not good.
Oh, let's see. Okay, last thing for you here. AI can now translate chicken speak. Scientists from Japan say AI can help to understand what different chicken clucks mean with about 80% accuracy. Come on, guys.
Wow.
What are we doing?
So what are they saying?
Feet. Yeah, that's it.
Chicken can't be thinking about much, right?
Probably not. And every once in a while, well, that's them passing an egg. Oh, that chicken. We're pretty sure that chicken was screaming because they were passing an egg.
Chicken. Yeah, they really scream, don't they? Sometimes.
Yeah,
scare you.
So, according again to these Japanese scientists, it uses the sound of their vocalizations to determine distinct emotional states, including hunger, fear, anger, contentment, excitement, and distress. I'll wrap it up with this one. Come on, guys. What are we doing? You know, we got incurable diseases out there. All right. We got world hunger that is becoming. We got global warming.
Yeah, priority at hand. You know,
right?
Like let's make a list here.
Maybe let's not
knock
take
a few things out first. Yeah.
Right. Let's not take a group of scientists. Be like, hey, you guys are on chicken speak duty today. Why don't you go to that? No. Don't worry about world hunger. Global warming will be there tomorrow.
Right.
You need to figure out what these chickens are.
Hard-hitting subjects. Yeah.
Do you think that scientist is just there like, I went to school for 10 years for this. This is ridiculous. He's just sitting there questioning his life.
Hey, you know what? If they can do it, you know what I want to know? What that damn Cadbury bunny's saying.
What animal would you most like to know other than the Cadbury bunny? Like, what animal you'd be like, that's cool? Probably a cat. I'm going to be honest.
It's funny you say that because I was always going to say probably your own animal because it's your own. But yeah, I wonder what cats are thinking.
Cat or dolphin? Because dolphins have human-like brains.
Dude, you might find out that the damn thing is smarter than you.
Right? I mean,
that's
think
for
about
real.
Dude, cats got to figure it out, man. I feel like a cat would be an ass. You know what I mean? Like out of all the animals, like he'd probably say like Jesus, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I do know that cats have different personalities between cat to cat, but in general, they're probably like, leave me alone.
Yeah. Hey, go clean. I left something for you in that litter box, and there's also a dead bird on the porch.
Do you not know who I am? I'm the cat of the house.
I'm gonna go lay down. F you, buddy.
I'm the king here.
Okay? Yeah. I own this place. All right.
Bring me your finest meats and cheeses, okay?
Wave me off with the palm fronds. All right. What the? This cat's kind of a dick, man.
I can see it.
Anyway, yeah. All right, that's your morning dump. We'll be back. All right.
I'm definitely taking one of those tests. I hope, dude. I hope I don't.
Like you said, man, unfortunately, it's going around right now. So,
what does that even mean if you do? Like, is it just like the flu now?
yeah, I don't know how long you have to quarantine, if it's as long or what.
That's still a thing. You got to quarantine. I mean, obviously.
I honestly don't know. I don't know.
Huh.
What was the second thing we talked about? Oh, McRib. God, that's folks. If you ever wonder, like, how our brains work, we'll literally talk about something and then gone.
Gone. Like a goldfish. Memory of a goldfish.
Yeah, honestly, the hardest part of my day is at the end when I'm making all of my posts, all of our podcast posts, and I have to be like, God, what did we talk about in WTF?
Yeah, labeling things.
So they're trying to remember what we discussed. All right. Here we go. Big sub bubbles in the back. Good morning. 7:20, the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Morning.
Yeah. Don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that. Already got the usual suspects. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Eric. Eric. Good morning, Chewy. Good morning, Brian the Munchie Man. You have a great day as well. Yeah, get it on the fun. We're going to be streaming, like I said, for the next.
Need you listeners to chip in today. We need you, Brock, to be a little extra funny. We need you listeners to bring something to the table. You streamers.
First of all, can I be any funnier?
We'll prove it. Prove it. We need you today. We're talking about it off air. It's one thing about this job is when you're like you were saying, you're like, dude, I would if I was sick, I would rather do a manual labor job than try to act and try to be funny. Sucks.
Yep. Yeah, try to be on point because there's people out there swinging a hammer today that probably don't feel the best, and I'm not taking anything away from that. But when you got to be all upbeat and happy and everything, like
and you're not feeling, you're not feeling the greatest.
Yeah, it's awful. Yeah. Just every second just drags on, and then you're just like, oh, I just want to close my eyes for just 5 minutes. Yep. So,
which sucks. Anyway, and please, God. Don't, because this week, looking ahead, dude, it looks phenomenal this week.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice week, and then it's cooling off.
Sun, snow.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, we're in October, baby. Yeah. We're in October, man.
Yeah.
So yeah,
enjoy this week though. Get outside.
Here's what I know you're a little worried about COVID. Maybe go eat something spicy or hot and see if you can taste it. Like, you got any wasabi on you?
Yeah.
Or soy sauce.
Go right to wasabi? Or,
yeah, I love wasabi.
I start with like a mild sauce or something.
I love wasabi, man. Just like soy sauce, something really salty too. See if you can taste it. So, okay. I got some fun dip.
You keep your fun dip. Stay over there. Sicko.
I'm saving you. Anyway, we'll get through today. Get a good nap in you. We'll worry about Tuesday later on. Right now, all right, we got to keep it moving here before Hunter passes out from his period. It's time for sports. I think he's dead. Anyway, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, stocking up a delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweisers, other delicious drinks like Good Boy Vodka Seltzers, every pour helps a pup, and Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Hey, Bud, and remember to drink wiser, Bud.
That's right. Hey, real quick, let's get to NCAA football, then we'll get to the NFL. There's some games over the weekend. Saturday's games. Number 2 Michigan beating Nebraska 45-7. Like I said, we had a couple people over to my parents. We were watching it outside.
Wait, geez, you said 45-7?
45-7. Dude, literally stopped watching after the first quarter. Like,
yeah.
I think this is, okay. I better count. All right, I better be careful. I got to be careful because Michigan hasn't always been the greatest team, okay? Loving every bit of this. Loving every moment of it. I've taken my beatings being a Michigan fan, and when they're winning, it's great. I love it. But, dude, 45-7 in the past games. I mean, when's Michigan's first game? Like, legit first game.
I don't think until Ohio State.
Which is like the last game.
The last game, yeah.
Looking ahead at the schedule, what do they got next week? Minnesota? How's Minnesota?
I mean, Minnesota's always tough. I thought Nebraska was going to be tougher. You got all those corn-fed boys, you know?
Is that who they're playing next week? Minnesota? I think it is Minnesota.
Let me look. I can look up Michigan football.
But,
Michigan Wolverines. Go Blue! They got Minnesota next week, then Indiana, then Michigan State. Michigan State will be a tough
like
game.
when
That's
other
always a tough
people
game.
be like, like Notre Dame, Ohio State fan, whatever. Or like, well, you guys haven't played anybody. Usually you want to like rebuttal with something. And as a Michigan fan, I really can't. Like, can we beat some? Let's put somebody on the roster or the schedule that we can kind of brag about.
Or you just take it as it is and be like, yeah, we're just working. How about we're just that good? You could take it that way. We're just that good. Hey, you beat Ohio State twice last year. Michigan, not you, Hunter. Michigan beat Ohio State.
I had a big part to do with it.
We won. That's right. You mean the drunk guy in the stadium? You were helping. You were helping out. Yes, I was. It's me. I mean, it's not like you guys are a bunch of schlubs. Maybe you're just that good.
Hey, you're not wrong. Michigan, they aren't. They're not a bunch of slubs. Actually, they're very good. But damn, 45-7. Whew. It's just, let's try to teeter the totter a little bit here, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, I'm not mad. I'm not complaining. I'll take it. Number 11, Notre Dame beating Duke 21-14. I actually watched that game. I came back and we sat down and we actually watched that game. Notre Dame, man. Yeah. That was a close one. Was that in South Bend? Do you know?
I don't think it was.
No, you're right. It was at Duke. It was definitely at Duke.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what happened. Duke had an opportunity to come back and they blew it.
Blew it.
Absolutely fell on their faces.
You blew it.
But can't take anything away from Notre Dame either. Notre Dame looking good, man.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, Notre Dame hanging at number 10. One standing ahead of Alabama, which is wild. Alabama, number 11. When's the last time Alabama's been out of the top 4?
Oh, it's been a while.
Top
been
5.
A while.
You usually don't hear Alabama out of the top 10.
Before Forrest Gump got in there?
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll go through the standings here real quick. Georgia at number 1, Michigan number 2, Texas number 3, Ohio State number 4, Florida State at number 5, Penn State at number 6. Really? So that'll be Michigan's.
Yeah, you guys got Penn State coming up. That'll be a tough game.
That'll be a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Penn State 5-0, hanging at number 6. Man, when Penn State's playing good, man, they're no joke either. Yep. Something about that football program.
Yeah.
Plus, when they do, like when you're playing at Penn State and they do the whole whiteout thing.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see the stadium when everybody wears white? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Washington at number 7, Oregon at number 8, USC at number 9, Notre Dame at number 10. Talking with my dad about it the other night, and I just straight up asked him. We were watching the game, the Notre Dame game. Dad, why do you hate Notre Dame so much? Like, I know we're Michigan fans, but I think I know the answer to this question, and I just want to hear it from your mouth. And he did. He answered it exactly the way I thought he was going to.
The story that we all know the story about that one time.
His parents went to a Notre Dame game with him. They brought him as a child, so it was burnt into his head as a kid.
Right.
And my grandparents just had a bad time. There are Notre Dame fans peeing off of campers. There's beer being thrown everywhere. I think my grandpa got hit by a beer. And from that day forth,
Hey,
I'll never set foot in this stadium again, and nor will I ever.
I don't care. This is God's team, all right?
Yeah.
God can suck
And
it.
they're very religious people.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? But no. Grandpa got hit by that beer. That was it.
How many years ago was that?
Dude, this
50
is
years
probably
ago?
this is probably
60?
1969 or something, probably. Maybe
Well, if
even
your
earlier
dad-
than that, honestly.
Because if your dad was a kid, like what was it? Let's say he was 8,
Yeah.
9,
Yeah, it'd have been in the 50s.
right?
In the 50s. Yeah.
Yeah, long time ago.
Wow.
Long time ago. But hey,
Hey, that
burned.
that's
That
a
is
long-
burned in his brain. You hold on. That's so deep seated in him now. Like there's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Notre Dame could gift him like I don't know. Here's $1 million, Steve. He'd be like, "F you, Notre
No,
Dame."
you keep
would-
that. You know what you take it,
He would
burn
take
it. Like this is Notre Dame money. Hey, this is no joke. There's a serious grudge there.
Yep.
It's so was it last week? No, 2 weeks ago when Notre Dame was playing Ohio State. I was texting my brother. I'm like, I know who you're cheering for. The right team to cheer for. But is Dad cheering for? Is Dad cheering for Notre Dame? Okay, my brother's like fat chance, man.
Yeah. He's like, oh, he didn't cheer for anyone that day. All right. He
Like,
was
Dad, you
indifferent.
need to cheer for Notre Dame on this one. Just one game.
Yep.
Because Ohio State's in our comp. We played Ohio State.
Yeah.
We need
Oh,
them
he's
to
tough.
lose. Nope.
Not
Doesn't
doing
matter to him. Nope.
I love that's been ingrained for 6 decades.
Yeah.
6 decades in there. Yep.
And it's like his parents too were just my grandparents were there. I could see him too, probably in the car on the ride home, just disgusted.
Yeah.
Just
Can
I
you
can't
believe
believe
that?
it.
Can you
Talked
believe
about
that?
it the whole ride home.
Never just little Steve just back there like, F Notre Dame. Getting it.
Son,
getting
you
it
will
beat.
never go back to
Ever.
South Bend.
If you do, we'll disown you.
Yeah.
Okay, Dad.
Hey.
Yep.
So hey, go
Anyway.
blue.
Go blue. There you go.
Anyway,
What else you got?
Iowa beat Michigan State 26-16. Central Michigan beating Eastern Michigan 26-23. Western beating Ball State 42-24. All right, let's get to NFL. That's what we really want to talk about. Broncos beating the Bears 31-28. All right, let's get through it. Russell Wilson threw for 3 touchdowns. Will Lutz kicked a tie-breaking field goal with just under 2 minutes remaining. Denver Broncos bounced back from one of the most lopsided losses in franchise history, rallying to beat the Bears 31-28 on yesterday. Denver was coming off a 70-20 blowout by Miami. The franchise's second worst loss in Super Bowl era. I mean, okay, so I didn't see the game yesterday, but I saw a few Bear fans, and I didn't have to really dig deep into what happened with the game because I could just tell on the faces of Bear fans what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
So through the grapevine, I got the word. We blew a 24-point lead.
Mm-hmm.
And after last week and the week before, and just what's been going on with the Bears recently, dude, I shed a tear yesterday almost. I mean, there's times where you're like, hey, you can hate a team, okay? But then it gets to a point where like, okay, it's just a game.
It is.
And now I'm starting to feel bad.
Well, because there's people like you forget.
To have so much invested into this team.
Well, it's not even the players. Think about these players, these guys. Now, you may say, well, they should be playing, but that's not always how it shakes out, man. That's not how it always shakes out. So then you start thinking about how these players are just being eviscerated.
Yeah.
Eviscerated. All right. They're getting, I mean, I don't even know if a Bears player walked out in public, if a Bears fan would be like, oh, cool. Can I get a picture with you? Just, I don't think so. They'd be like, F you, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's terrible.
I always kind of
terrible.
wanted that, what it's like to be an NFL player on like the worst team. You know, like you haven't won a game. I mean, I get it. You're getting paid millions of dollars each week, but still, like you still love the game, right? You're still playing it because you love it.
And you're still trying.
And if you're just
you know
getting
what I
your
mean?
ass beat week to week, I mean,
Well, think about that.
it's got to
Think
be a
about
point where you're just like, I don't care. I'm in the NFL. Like, can we quit? Can we
Yeah.
just like concede and start next year again?
Well,
This
think about,
sucks.
dude, getting beat. What did Miami beat him by? 70 to what was it? 70 to 20. And those
Don't
20
joke.
points were, I mean, 70 points scored against you. Like, how do you even find the motivation to,
Yeah.
right?
That's what I'm saying. And here's another thing too: is if you're 0-7
Yeah.
and you're playing this week, like
Yeah,
I don't want to get
right.
hurt.
Yep.
I almost kind of want to save my body for a better team. I want to
Right.
get drafted, or I want to get traded somewhere else.
Yep.
Like, are you just going through the motions at that point, trying not to get hurt?
You would assume so.
Or do you play harder because you want to stand out to get traded?
No, they didn't lose to who lost to Miami? That wasn't them.
Well, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they lost to the Packers, the Bucks, the Chiefs. The Chiefs beat them really well, 40 to.
So Denver coming off a 70-20
Oh,
blowout.
Denver got beat that much. I was talking about. I thought the Bears got beat.
Oh,
by that
no,
much.
no.
But no, so what's interesting is okay, yeah. So Denver is the worst team, all right, by far this year. But now they just beat the Bears.
The Bears.
So Denver is now 1-3, and Bears are 0-4.
Okay, question. And I'm not trying to poke the bear. That's kind of a odd one, but not trying to poke a bear or anything. But you diehard Bear fans out there, I'm curious. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Like at this point, like what do you say as a fan?
Yeah.
How about them Bears? Like I don't know. Our buddy Zool went to the game yesterday, so I'm interested in talking to him to seeing what kind of the what was the air like there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a beautiful day yesterday. But damn, dude. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Hey, maybe they'll turn it around. I don't know.
No. Don't say that. That's out of the question. Right? Even though they're an NFL team and they have some of the best athletes in the world.
Well, and that's what I think is so.
Every other team has better athletes and a better coaching staff and a better whatever it is.
It's interesting
Bears
because
don't have.
For all the fans sitting there hemming and hawing and everything, they're still the best of the best when it comes to the sport. You know what I mean? It's not I shouldn't say best of the best, but they still made it to the NFL.
Absolutely.
And what are the odds of making to the NFL? Like 0.0000001% of making it into the Professional Football League. So they're still elite athletes.
Right. How about this? I can kind of make you feel better, I think. Bears fans out there, listen up. This will make you feel just a little bit better, I think. Everybody in the NFL is so good now. It's almost, I mean, every position 3 deep is filled with just amazing athletes.
Right.
And to be the top team of all of those athletes, it's incredible. I mean, it would be worse to be a crappy team in 1975. Because the water boy in 75 could go out there and do some damage, maybe.
Right.
I don't mean to put it like that, but you know what I'm saying.
I get exactly what you're saying.
The game in itself is so finely tuned these days that, like, if you're not damn near perfect, you're gonna lose.
Yep.
You're gonna lose.
Yep.
If you miss one assignment, that could cost you the game.
Yep.
Like, that's how in tune football is nowadays.
Right.
So.
Well, I'm pretty sure after the first Super Bowl, all the players went to regular daytime jobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was like, hey, we just played the Super Bowl. I got to get back to the mill. You know what I mean?
That's no job. I think Bradshaw worked at Lowe's, didn't he? Or something like. It's like, dude.
Yeah. And like, even you look at some of those quarterbacks, Bradshaw couldn't compete in today's. He couldn't. A lot of those old quarterbacks could. Not saying they weren't good, but
I never really watched him. I never saw Brad, so I couldn't say that for sure. But you're right. The game is different.
Yeah.
The game is a lot different. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And you know what? And not in a hard ass way. It was a lot more hard nosed back in the day, I would say.
Yeah,
but
for
more
sure.
sloppy.
Oh, that's a great way to describe it. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Head down sloppy. Whereas nowadays it's very fine tuned and
well, and the players are so much different. My God, you got
incredible.
Like the biggest guy now. I think I'm trying to think when like the first player to be over like 300 pounds was. Like it was a while. It was a while for before the first. Yeah,
Dude, they're 350 pounds now, running 4.40s.
There's the Lions nose tackle. That tank of a human being.
A massive nose tackle.
He would destroy Roger Starbuck. All right, he would just absolutely rip his arms from his body.
Like I said before, we both had stepped up in a pocket before. Now imagine those footsteps behind you, chasing you.
Yep.
Like, dude.
So maybe we
roll the ball away.
Do we give Justin Fields a little bit of a break then?
I mean,
but hey, you also are a professional quarterback.
Yeah, he signed up for it, and he's a professional. He's an athlete just like everybody else.
Yep.
You got to step it up. Yeah. Sorry, Bears fans. I mean, it's tough. It was a tough one. Tough enough to where Brock's not even ripping on you, and when Brock's not poking fun at you, that's when you know you got a problem.
It's not even like it's like picking on the blind kid at this point, man. It's just it's like what are you doing?
Yeah,
he's blind.
Yeah. Anyway, if this makes you feel better, Detroit beat Green Bay on Thursday. That's actually in. You know what? That was the first one Wolfie put up too.
F Wolfie. You know
he'll
what?
skip Green Bay if they have a game tonight.
Yeah.
But if they lost,
put it on. You know what? If I'm being honest, I think the Lions are going to win
the Super Bowl.
No, they're not going to win the Super Bowl.
Come on, say it.
You're going to be upset what I'm going to say. They got an easy schedule, man. They do.
They?
I was looking at the Lions schedule. Now, not saying they're not a good team, but when you look at their schedule coming up, they're already, what are they right now? They are 3-1.
What? Hey, is there such thing as an easy NFL schedule? Come on.
They play the Bears twice. They play the Panthers. They play the Broncos. They have the Vikings twice.
Mm-hmm.
They play
How are the Vikings
again? Vikings are they 0-3 now?
Are they?
I think so.
Really?
I think they're 0-3 or maybe 1-3.
Go from being a phenomenal team.
They're 1-3 now because they just beat the Panthers, who the Lions play this week. Who are now
Minnesota beating Carolina 21-13.
So I'm just gonna say, Lions fans, have fun this year because you got the Panthers. Buccaneers will be tough. Mm-hmm. Ravens, yes, but then you get the Raiders. You got the Chargers will be tough, but then it's the Bears, Packers, Saints.
You know what? And every Lions fan will say right back to you, yes, we will. Because we've been getting beat up for 50-some years, or however long they've been a franchise. I mean, it's about time.
1, 2, 3.
Did you keep your Lions gear, by the way?
Yeah.
Good.
4, 5, 6, 7. They have I would say for sure 7 more wins, which would make them on the year then. What are they right now?
Are we officially going to say that the Lions are going to the playoffs this year?
Oh, I think so, for sure. Looking at this schedule, and again, Lions fans, before you start, I'm not saying they're a bad team, but
cheer for the damn Lions.
No,
you're picking on the blind kid again.
I'll never cheer for the Lions. All right, I never will cheer for the Bears. I'll never cheer for any of them. I will show them respect in the sense of, yeah, they got a good team, but I think maybe we should look at the.
The Lions can see colors for the first time. Will you just let them enjoy it? It's like those YouTube videos where they put the glasses on. That's the Lions now. They're crying because they can see now. This is football. This is what it feels like.
So they're 3-1 right now, right? Yeah, they only lost to. They had that one weird loss. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say they for sure have 10 wins this year.
Right.
I'm pretty positive on that.
When are they going to beat up the Packers again? When do they play again?
They got a little bit. It's weird. The schedule's weird this year. Let's see, Lions, because
Lions always play on Thanksgiving too, right?
Yeah, they have Thanksgiving. So they play the Bears on the 19th, Packers on the 23rd, then the Bears again like 2 weeks later.
Wow.
And then Vikings are within 3 weeks of themselves. They play them on the 24th, and then again on January 24th. So it's like there's that.
Well, I guess some wins there. There's going to be some wins there.
Yeah, but no, I'm telling you, Ed, guaranteed 7 more wins. I'm going to say guaranteed 7 more wins. They are for sure going to have 10 wins this season. It might be even more.
Let's go. Come on.
Which is wild.
They deserve it, man. They deserve it. I'm telling you. They really do.
Just because they sucked? Is that
Because they've sucked? They've had good players. It's just the program. I don't know. But you know what? Detroit, enjoy it. Come on.
All right. We'll see what happens.
Get loud.
Who's playing tonight?
You're just mad because finally.
I'm a little upset.
Finally.
Who's playing tonight? What's tonight?
So real quick, I'm going to get through some other scores, and then we'll get to who's playing tonight. So Rams beating the Colts 29-23 in overtime yesterday. Jacksonville beating Atlanta 23-7. Trying to get some important ones. Buffalo beating the hell out of Miami 48-20, which is wild because Miami just beat Denver 70-20.
Yeah, but it's Denver.
It's true, though. Houston beating Pittsburgh 30-6. Wow. Minnesota beating Carolina 21-13. Talked about that. Tampa Bay beating New Orleans 26-9. Tennessee over Cincinnati 27-3. Dallas, big game there. Getting the confidence back. 38-3. Beating New England. Dallas. How do you feel about Dallas? Which Dallas team are you going to be playing? Yeah. Depends on which Dallas team shows up. Still don't like Dak.
I know you don't.
It's a heartbeat of a quarterback. Up, down, up, down.
Yeah,
you want to be in the middle.
Consistent, but
yeah, you don't want to be all up here. And then I don't even know how to throw a ball. I don't know. Anyway. Hey, if you're a Dallas fan, you needed that yesterday. You needed that little bit of confidence. And hey,
it's like he insulted your grandmother or something.
I don't know why I don't like him so much.
F you, Dak Prescott.
Yeah, it's best. You know what it was? I think it's because Dallas fans in the very beginning were like, "This is our gift from God."
The future of football.
And from the first game I watched Dak, I was like, nope, don't see it. Never will. So anyway, tonight, big game. Actually, not a real big game, but it's a football game, and it's NFL. Seahawks going to be in New York playing the Giants, 8:15. Who do you got?
I'm going to go with the Seahawks on this one.
I'm taking the Giants.
Going to see.
Just because you're taking the Seahawks.
The Hawks from the sea.
Yep. Yep.
Anyway,
which are right next to the Nike state or Nike headquarters, right? Is that why they get all the cool gear?
I think so. Yeah.
That's the reason. Bet you $5.
No.
You're not gonna bet $5 that your Seahawks.
No, because you're gonna go double or nothing when I win. So that's it.
You're not wrong.
Let me see the money first. All right, I don't believe.
All right, you got an envelope. We put the
roll of pennies. Roll of pennies. I'm gonna get. All right.
There you go. Little football. That's it.
I like it. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. Hold on. We got a message from Adam. Y'all better give Miggy some love this morning. I'll be honest. I don't know what that is.
Miggy?
What did we miss, Hunter? Miguel Cabrera? What happened? What did he do?
I don't know.
He played his final MLB game. I guess that's probably big news.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I guess it's a 40-year-old Miggy.
Hey, literally, on Mondays, because there's so much football over the weekend, I just skip past baseball. I don't even look at the baseball section.
We'll talk about him tomorrow, okay? I promise. Ooh, CJ said Lions-Packers on Thanksgiving. Fuck. Well, there goes my Thanksgiving.
Yes. In Detroit, too.
Do they? Yeah, they will play in Detroit. That's right. Ugh. Thanksgiving in Detroit. Wow. Nightmare. All right, we got topic of the day coming up. What life-improving tip or trick do you think people should know? All right, here we go. Rock 107 WIRX, WIRX.com. Good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Morning. What's up, man?
747. What are you doing over there? Huh? Quit horsing around. Yeah.
Not 100% over here. All right, give me a break.
My vagina hurts. Anyway. We are streaming. We're going to be on for just a little bit longer here. Get in on. It's time for your topic of the day. Brought to you by Sports 44. Try Sports 44 first for sporting gear, shoes, clothes, school spirit wear, equipment, and more. Located at 2605 South Cleveland Avenue in St. Joe. Sports 44, sporting goods for all four seasons. Go check them out. Your topic for today: what life-improving tip or trick do you think people should know? All right, we're going to improve some lives today.
Use vegetable oil as your tiki torch fluid. Lasts like 4 times as long
You mentioned
it-
that.
and it's like a quarter of the price.
Yeah.
Definitely doesn't have citronella in it to get rid of the bugs, but does it really get rid of the mosquitoes? I don't think it does. I think that's a marketing scheme.
I think, yeah, just the heat and the smell and everything, but I don't know. I don't think the other oil, the Tiki Torch oil, has that in it, does it?
Yeah, it does. It has insect repellent.
Oh. Well, maybe.
But
what
I don't
about,
think
like,
it
a
works.
mix?
I really don't think it works.
Well, unless you're holding it like you're exploring a
Right.
cave, like you're spelunking, right? Around.
Right.
Or if you make like the ring of tiki torches.
Mhm.
I don't know, but that's a good hack there, Hunter. It's a good hack. And it
Yeah.
probably smells delicious too, huh?
Somebody cooking French fries? Well, McDonald's.
It smells like a deep fryer in there. There you
Right.
go. I like it. I like
Hey,
it.
it's a good one though. It works.
Any other ones?
Trying to think. I got a bunch of life hacks, man.
I
just
know
gotta
there's
think
all
of
sorts
them.
of. I got one for when you're getting pizza.
Hmm.
Have like an empty water bottle, Gatorade bottle, any kind of
Mm-hmm.
plastic bottle, just regular, like 16 to 20 ouncer, right? Nothing
Mhm.
big. Set that in the little crease of your seat. All right. And then when you
Mhm.
set the pizza down, it's flat. It's not
Yeah.
leaning. So the toppings don't, so it sits flat. Sits flat.
Smart.
Yep.
Actually, I use that hack. I've used that.
Yeah.
You've mentioned that before, and I've done that. Works nice.
Uh,
I Velcro my remotes together.
that's a good hack. That's a good hack.
You know what it is? Because if you get a bunch of remotes together, they get too big to lodge in the couch or really to get lost anywhere because it's just a big lump of controllers.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
I got one for extension cords. If you got like an electric trimmer or anything that plugs in,
Mhm.
make a little loop where you plug it in because then it won't pull out on you.
There
Makes
you
sense?
go.
You know what I'm saying?
All
So
right.
it's just like a little, it doesn't need to be tight, but it'll be enough where it won't get pulled out.
Yep. It's a good one.
I'm surprised you didn't kick off with what CJ said. Everyone should be using a bidet. That's usually
Damn, this was a huge
bidet!
conversation. This is a huge conversation over the weekend.
Yeah, the bidet.
Yeah, we were having a little family get together on Saturday for the game I was talking about.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we got on the subject of a bidet, but like, it's you know what I've learned about the bidet, and I know I can already
love
tell.
talking about booty holes. You just love.
Hey,
the
I
clean
love
booty
talking
holes.
about clean booty holes. I don't like dirty booty holes. When you mentioned it to somebody, like I'm always like, dude, it's probably one of the best things I've ever bought in my life. I absolutely love it. You know, the very first reaction is, and I'm like, I'm not laughing. I'm effing serious. Don't laugh. And it like kind of sets people back. Like, no, there's no way. Blow your booty hole off once. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. Every American should be doing it. I don't know why Americans hate it so much. So I like convinced my parents to get one.
Yep.
And they are.
You know,
they're gonna get one though.
It's just off-putting about how much you talk about other people's booty holes. That's what it is.
Hey,
You just
I'm
Are you
here to
gonna-
help.
are you gonna inspect mine later? Is that
No,
what it is?
it's not like I want to look at it and make sure you sprayed everything off.
All right, hey, did you get it clean enough?
You
Hey,
know?
come here.
I'm just
Like
trying to spread the comfort, the love, the whatever it
Did
comes
you-
with it.
Did you use your bidet tonight?
Hey,
Did you? Yeah, I swear, Hunter. Did you? Here, let me smell.
it's like I couldn't hear you brushing your teeth. I couldn't hear
Exactly.
the
It's
bidet.
just like when mom and dad. Did you brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Did you use your bidet?
You know what's funny is she knows when I go to the bathroom when I go number 2 now.
Yeah.
It's because you'll hear the in the bathroom.
You'll hear the fire hose going
Yeah,
off right
for
there.
sure.
So that's funny, dude. That's funny. Let's see what else we got here. What life improving tip or trick do you think people should know? Brian said bet against Green Bay every chance. You know, honestly, right now that's not a bad idea. You son of a bitch. You son of a
I
bitch.
love
How
it.
dare
Yeah.
you? How dare you?
All the years of you just piling on us with your
Tyler-
franchise quarterback.
I know. I deserve it. I'll take it. Fine.
Yep. 1 year, just take it for a year.
Let's see. Tyler said get your oil changed and save in the long run. Is that a problem for people?
What was the tip?
honestly,
What was the hack?
Get your oil changed. Get your oil changed and save in the long run. I'm just so intrigued by people. People know you got an oil gauge, right? Like it.
Whoa. Get your oil changed. It was just that?
Yeah, just get your oil changed. Yep.
Why do you even have to say that?
Honestly, I think there's more people than not that don't realize, like, hey,
Here's okay. Let's just do this right now. Because what time is it? 7:52. A lot of people going to work
Yeah.
in their car. Okay. Think about this right now and be honest with yourself. Have you changed your oil? And if
mhm.
you're sitting there in your car right now saying, no, I haven't.
I can't remember.
Your car is dying. It's
Yep.
dying. That's it. The oil is the most important thing for your car for the
Yep.
longevity of its life.
Yep.
Not changing that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to cost you a lot of money.
Yeah.
Change your effing oil, okay? Grow
It's
up.
weird right now. It's weird right now because I usually do every 3,000, but with my new truck and it's got that new like synthetic, it uses which
I like that.
but I always do 3,000. And I know nowadays cars you really don't need to, but
They save, yeah.
I got the money. I'd rather do it. But my new truck with that synthetic oil, it's
Mm-hmm.
like every 6,000. That makes me very uncomfortable. That makes me very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll probably do like maybe every 4 now, maybe every 5. Because the new oil is, I mean, that synthetic blend, you can definitely go longer. The motors are better now.
Here's another great tip. All right. If you're changing your own oil, or if you get to choose the oil, Rotelity. Go with Rotelity. We use it in our diesels. We use it for everything. My dad used that in his dual Hemi engine, his race car. It's great. It's great oil. It really is. It's thick. You know.
I just get the cheap stuff whenever I can. I just use cheap oil.
Oil can. Don't ever listen to Brock. Oil can. Well, you don't change your own oil, so don't listen to Brock.
Oh, big manly man over there underneath changing his oil. Oh,
Just saying.
I changed my own oil.
When your
It's all the
truck,
same-
when you're, yeah, you're gonna have metal shavings in your oil. You know that?
No, I get it. I get it changed. I get it changed every. Well, I haven't had to get it changed yet because I just bought it. But when I do, I'm gonna gladly pull it in there. All right. I'm gonna keep my fingers clean. All right.
They're putting Astroglide in your oil. That's what they're doing.
Astroglide.
Uh.
Hey, that you get a Cadillac through a keyhole with that. No, we've had that conversation before. To me, oil is oil. I don't like that the new synthetic blend. Yes, it is.
It's not. Oil is just. It's not all the same.
It's synthetic blend.
You don't know. You don't change it. You don't deal with it.
Hunter, you don't need to change your own oil to know that. Look, if you went to the gas station right now and got just your regular.
So if I got really cheap oil and I got really nice expensive oil,
car's
going to be the same.
The car is going to be fine. It's going to run for 3,000 miles, no problem. It's not going to seize up. It's not going to do anything. Now, yes, Hunter.
In the long run, your car's going to die fast.
If you do it every 3,000 miles, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Does not matter. Every 3,000 miles. Now, if you put a vehicle that would prefer a synthetic blend, you'd probably see it way down the road, but not before. Because again, we're not out there torquing away. We're not pulling heavy loads. We're not racing down the. Yeah. So for the average, that Ford Focus will be fine on the oil you bought at the gas station. Now, do you have a high-performance Maserati? Maybe don't put the cheap stuff in there.
I'm just saying, for what you were saying, you're saying all oil's the same. It's not.
Pretty much.
It's not the same. Stop that.
Pretty
Stop
much.
That. Just like your opinion on booze. He's like, all booze is the same. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, all
you
booze is
top
the same.
Shelf and bottom shelf. There's a difference.
It's fermented grain. Oh, this one's been triple filtered. Shut up. It's ridiculous. All right.
Just can't say stuff.
99 Bananas is the same as that Glenlivet 15-year age Scotch.
No, not.
Oh, this has been barrel aged for 5 years. Oh, sounds like you're going to overcharge me for it, is what it sounds like. Hey, did you get drunk and throw up in the toilet? So did I. We did the same thing. We did the same thing, didn't we?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
right?
The end result is usually the same, but you know what? Mine tastes better, and it's better for me.
I don't know. 99 Bananas taste like bananas.
You're throwing up quicker. Okay.
I'll get
You'll be the first one to throw up.
Beat ya. Let's see. We got some more answers on Facebook here. Jeremy said, keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. Hey, that's a nice life tip. More people need to do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be coachable.
Yeah, coachable. I don't know. Maybe you don't need to have an opinion on everything. Is that a good life tip that everyone should know? Like sometimes you can just say, I don't have an opinion on that. So I'm just going to let her go.
You know what has been really bothering me lately? Is being in a group of friends, and there's always that one person who's just cutting everybody off. Like does not socially aware that like we take turns talking here.
Mhm.
Like I almost said it the other day. I can't remember who it was. Actually, I do remember who it was, and I'm not gonna say it, but I almost got him. I'd be like, hey, we take turns here, okay? She's talking, and you could tell his body language, like, oh, he had something to say. It's his turn. If you have something to say, maybe raise your hand or do a little but don't just blurt stuff out. Because that's what you're doing. Thanks for not cutting me off. I was waiting for you to cut me off.
I wanted to so bad. I wanted to. So I'm like, no. I mean, it'd be a funny joke, but I'm not gonna do it.
Does it bother you at all, though?
Like people interrupters? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I get to a point where I'm like, whatever. I'm just not gonna talk.
You kind of checked out anyway at that point.
I guess what's worse, an interrupter or a one-upper? What's worse?
Ooh.
You know, that person where you tell a story like, oh yeah, well, I did that, but it was better. I don't know. I think people need to be.
I've caught myself in that, and I've backed out of it.
Yeah.
Because we got good stories. I got good stories.
I know, and it's I'm not saying you can't like, oh, that's a really cool story. Like I want to share my experience.
Somebody said something and it sparked something. You're just like, oh yeah, I can add to this.
I don't know. I think there's some people that all they do is just listen for things where they're like, oh, I'm gonna give my take on that. You know what I mean?
Insert myself here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me. What about Curtis? He said lefty loosey, righty tighty. I still say that every time. I'm like, oh
yeah.
Always pisses me off when there's like something that's backward threaded, like a propane tank. Like that bothers me. That is backward threaded. Every single time it's the reverse thread.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, I'm gonna switch it.
I just watched a video where they blowtorched a Lamborghini wheel off of the because the threads were backwards.
And they didn't realize
it. So the torque wrench, they were trying to get it off, but they were really just tightening it. They eventually got like a huge pipe, and they were all standing on the pipe, trying to break it free. And so they torched the wheel off, and when they got it off, the Lamborghini dealer was like, "Yeah, it's backwards threads, you morons." You know how much that wheel probably cost?
Nah, more than our vehicles combined, probably.
Yep.
I'm guessing. Yeah. Woof. Anyway, that's probably good. I don't have anything else. Any other life
tags out there? Hey, you know what? Go on Amazon, buy it. They have life hack books. Actually, there's one in the studio. I have one upstairs too.
Yeah,
they're fun to read.
Here, I like this one. We can end on this one. This is a good one. Josh said, "Never grocery shop on an empty stomach." That is, and especially nowadays,
or stoned,
or even like a little buzz. Don't go to the grocery store
hungry and stoned. You better have some money.
Yeah. How do we spend $900 on groceries? Well, it's high, man. We got 39 frozen pizzas. That's too many frozen pizzas.
Yeah.
Have
you ever done this? I got a question for you. Have you ever done this? You go grocery shopping and you buy so much food, and it's almost like too late to cook any of the stuff you bought. So you go to the fast food place on the way back. We did that the other day. I kind of felt bad.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's too late. Like everything that we bought is going to take too long to cook. Let's just get something in us now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've done that. Or
we just spent $200. Like we can't spend another 13.
And it's so much better, too. Like what you could have made at home would be so much better than that cheap meal. But you're like, I don't feel like, and you're probably tired from walking around the grocery store and everything. Yep. Oh, yeah. Or you get your groceries home, and then you end up eating like half of them in that first meal back home. You're like, right. This is supposed to last us a week. Chips, and I'm gonna make my turkey sandwich 5 inches thick.
You got a whole loaf of bread, but no more meat left.
Yep. I'm gonna make 6 sandwiches tonight. Oh yeah.
I smash when we go grocery shopping.
Everything. Well, there goes our food for the
week. You know what usually is said? You know what she says usually during this time? Are you gonna open everything?
Yes. All right.
Yes.
I've been thinking about this meal from aisle 1. All right. You're still unloading groceries while you're starting to eat. You're like, I'm going to take a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, yeah. Yep.
I opened something in the car the other day. That really pissed her off. You can't even wait.
You're just reaching back while you're driving, trying to get that bag of chips. I'm going to get it. There we go. Yep. Anyway. All right. Let's take a break. We got more coming up. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around. All right. Well, I think we got to most people. Hold on a second, Mark. Is it your CRV still on the road and Brock's truck in the scrapyard? No, actually, my friend is driving it
Oh,
because it's still banging away like a champ.
Good point.
Still banging. It's not though. He's driving it. It's banging away like a champ. You know what? It'll tow that CRV. That's right.
That thing is gonna light on fire. Cheap oil.
Oh yeah, the cheap oil burns real good. Burns real good. Real good. All right. We're gonna get out of here. Thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate it. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.
See ya.